I should have introduced Gianpiero Lotito before Tavi's presentation, but I'm here to mend it now. So Gianpiero is the founder and CEO of FacilityLive to present the flagship sovereign EU tech fund and small valley. So Gianpiero, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. In Europe, we have 4 cornerstones to build the next generation digital industry, able to be protagonist of the digital world at a global level and able to support other industries that will need more capability to develop a forefront innovation, research and development to be competitive. The first cornerstone is the tech and digital sovereignty. In Europe, we have very good web companies. We begin to have a European digital infrastructure, but it is not enough. We miss a third fundamental part of the full digital stack: software and hardware companies able to drive the innovation and to help the industries to innovate. In US and Far East, they have the full stack. And we can see the result of this, a gap that Europe needs to close. They have their tech and digital sovereignty since decades. Now Europe needs to close the gap. Tech and digital sovereignty is the strategy. The second cornerstone is to support the fundraising and give to European startups the possibility to grow faster. The creation of at least a 100 billion fund with public and private money is the way to facilitate this roadmap. We, as Europeans, should care about the upward scalability of our tech companies, lest our crown jewels be bought by American or Asian money before they have the chance to evolve into global players. Unless, of course, the company wants to be bought. This fund will be the fuel to boost the next generation European digital industry. The fund is the tool. The third cornerstone is the small valley model. How to empower the European capability to produce innovation, not only in the digital industry. Europe has a large group of small and medium cities with the right environment to produce innovation, as some of them make since centuries. Europe cannot simply copy the Silicon Valley model of doing things. Instead, Europe should strive to set up a network of small valleys connecting small and medium-sized creative cities built around an historical university, such as Pavia, Leuven, Salamanca, Uppsala, Varna, etc., with efficient communication links and with businesses tightly woven into the local fabric. A small valley can be the best environment for Europe to boost innovation. It is ready as network, needs to be highlighted and supported, for example, with a set of rules that can speed up the collaboration between university, research centers, startups, factories, and local governments. The small valley is the model. So we have the strategy, the tool, the model, and a European ecosystem is the final goal. The fourth cornerstone: having a clear strategy, a powerful tool, a solid model, it is possible to scale up a European digital and tech ecosystem in 5 to 10 years instead of decades. This is the challenge that we as Unicorn Group invite the EU to achieve. And I personally am very proud and honored to be here to tell these words after many years of building relationships in Brussels and the choice as a company, FacilityLive, in 2013 to remain European without leaving our city, Pavia, in Italy, to follow the Silicon Valley dream. Thanks to all, and thanks to the Commissioner for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Gianpiero, for such an inspiring introduction. I take your invitation to do the, agglomeration of startups in Europe, and maybe we should all head to Pavia once we can and have some beautiful food in there.
For sure,
Something like that.
for sure.